Ever wondered what happens when plans go awry on a choir trip? Join me today as we navigate through unexpected situations and the value of intuition. Let's dive in. This incident occurred during a choir tour in high school. Every year, our choir class held a yearly tour to another city. For the juniors and seniors, where we would participate in singing contests at other high schools in that city. This year, we were going to San Francisco. My mom was going as well as a chaperone. It was a trip I will never forget, as it was my first time going on one of these trips. One memorable moment is the fact that upon entering the city, our bus was driving past an apartment complex when I happened to look up at one of the windows. I will regret that for the rest of my days, for what I saw was a male standing with his curtains open butt naked. Thankfully, he was facing away from the window, but yeah. Definitely not something 17-year-old me wanted to see. Now that you all are thoroughly traumatized, let's get into the main event. This experience happened during one of our free times when everyone could wander as long as they stayed in a group. Most of the time, I stayed with my mom, but this time I foolishly decided to join a group of my friends. I asked, let's call her Samantha, and Jason if I could join their group. I can't recall if they were dating at the time or just friends, but either way, I asked if I could hang out with them since I thought we were friends. I now realize how unwise this was, knowing Samantha's tendency to be forgetful. She was popular, pretty, and nice. She agreed, and I told my mom, who then joined a group of parents also chaperoning. I admit I felt uneasy when I first asked Samantha. You know that gut feeling you get before something bad happens? Always listen to those feelings, as they often warn you of potential dangers. Unfortunately, I ignored it. Stupid? I know. We were at the first store where the groups had split up, each browsing items. I wandered off briefly to look at a keychain away from Samantha and, shortly after, had the feeling I should look up. This time I listened, and saw she and Jason had disappeared. I searched the store but realized she had forgotten about me, leaving me alone. Fortunately, my mom and her group were still in the store. Otherwise, I would have been lost in an unfamiliar city with poor navigation skills. I was devastated. What made it worse was seeing her chatting with Jason when all the groups reconvened at the meeting spot and boarded the bus. She didn't acknowledge me, not even with an apology for forgetting me. If she wanted to be alone with Jason, she could have just told me. I would have found another group. Instead, she didn't even remember I had asked to join them. I didn't remind her or confront her, as I'm timid like Fluttershy from My Little Pony. In fact, I didn't speak to her for the rest of the trip. I chose to remain silent. That concludes today's tale. I hope you've gained insights into the power of communication and trusting yourself. If you've faced similar situations, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more stories. Stay sassy, stay classy, and remember, choose your friends wisely. You never know when they might surprise you.